morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to everyone. We've got an exciting morning here as we're launching our next book here at Dean Publishing. And we've got the amazing Erika Cramer that's going to be joining us this morning. So just waiting as a couple of people come on, and we're going to be asking Erika all about her amazing book that she has just published. And Erika her full name is Erika Cramer, but she's actually known as the Queen of Confidence. So it's going to be exciting this morning as we go live with Erika and share all about her experience as an author, and also about her book that really needs to be in everyone's hands, because I know for us it's been a really exciting journey publishing this book, but it's much more than just words on paper. This book comes to life. It's color, it's exciting. So we're really proud of the book that we've been able to produce, but really excited about being able to share Erika, the Queen of Confidence journey. So welcome this morning, Erika.
Yay. Hello, Susan. My face hurts from smiling. I'm so excited. Happy launch day.
Beautiful. So look, I'm sure that lots of people are going to be watching here live this morning, and also people are going to be watching this later. So we want to let people know that there's some exciting news that we're going to be sharing here today. But first of all, I'd like to introduce the book, and I'm sure you've got a copy too, as I have.
Yes.
Yes, and I've got a copy here too. So what an amazing book. Look how thick. It's actually really heavy, and it's really an amazing book that has got so much in it. So this book here, Confidence Feels Like Shit. My gosh, why that title?
That's a good question. I keep getting that question from so many people. I think that confidence, we've been told, especially women, that it's the gold star, that we should aim to be more confident, and that once we are confident, then we will have everything we want, and then things will get easier and better. And the reality is, Susan, that being confident, putting yourself out there, doing things that are scary, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, that kind of feeling is actually uncomfortable. And confidence doesn't come when we're in our comfort zone. Confidence comes when we push ourselves, when we stand in courage, which means being really scared. And so I talk in the book about, if you're willing to move through the scary emotions like doubting yourself, being made fun of, failing publicly, falling flat on your ass in front of everyone, people having something to say about you, then, only then will you be able to access confidence, because that's what it really takes for you to create confidence.
Absolutely. And there's so much jam-packed in this book. There's not only the story of yours, we get snippets into your life that, oh my gosh, honestly, it really needs to be a movie. It's got so much there, but really great, tools and techniques and things inside of the book. So who actually really needs to read this book? Who's this book really for?
So this book is for women. I write and I work with women. It's for women who are really sick of people pleasing. It's for women who are tired of saying that they're no longer confident. It's for women who want to let go of the opinion of others and actually go for what they truly want. It's for women who see themselves as maybe shy or someone who lacks confidence. This is for you if you are a woman who is out there and wants to create and cultivate confidence, wants to have something you never had before. You want to kick in the bum, you want to push. I like to call it, like, say to people that I'm like a hype woman, I'm like your hype woman, your guiding force, your truth talker. And really it's about helping you achieve the life that you said you wanted, not the life that other people said you wanted, not the life you think you should have, what you want. It's about truly going for what you want and not letting fear or the opinion of others stop you. So if that is you, this book is for you. If that is your wife, buy it for your wife.
I love that. I think it really is something that, men can definitely buy as a gift for their wife, and probably learn some things inside of it for themselves as well. So tell me, what was it like, pulling all this together and writing this book, and what's it been like to actually birth this beautiful baby?
Well, I feel like you've been my midwife, Susan. Uh, um, it was really hard. We wrote this book in the middle of the pandemic here in Victoria when we had the 6-week lockdown, which ended up being a 12-week lockdown. And I was locked in my home with 2 toddlers under 5 years old and working from home. As a coach, I was helping a lot of my clients who unfortunately were really struggling with their mental health. And my husband was helping men because he coaches men. And so in between coaching sessions and watching Moana and Frozen for the millionth time, literally this book was written to the soundtrack of Moana. I was writing at midnight in a chair that hurt my back. It was not ergonomical. It was just like, I need to birth this now. And it was kind of coming out of me. It was amazing. It was emotional. I found parts of my past that I reconnected with my social worker, who was a lady who put me in foster care my whole life. And I hadn't talked to her in 20 years. So it was a very emotional experience. And then I met you at Dean Publishing, and right before we birthed it, which was incredible because it was not going to go as it has. And I honestly can't tell you, I've already told you that I'm like, how can I ever thank you and repay you? You can have my 3rd child, which is the book. It's been amazing. It's been amazing to have a team. It's been amazing to have your entire team, your family, your beautiful Nat and Jazz. And I mean, the hours that you guys spend on reformatting and getting it out into the world, and your daughters who I love. I'm just really grateful because it feels doing something like this is like birthing a baby or birthing anything into the world. And when you have the right people behind you, the right team, I think people that know things you don't know and you can't figure out, it's been, I mean, priceless. Like I can't even put words to it. It's ridiculously amazing. And having Byron Katie and all the things that have happened, there's a lot of cool things that have happened. You'll have to read the book to find out.
Absolutely. And it really is. I say to people, they say, how long is it going to take? And I say, around about 9 months, from idea of concept to birthing, just like a baby. It takes time to produce something of magnificence and something that's beautiful. And sometimes people, can say, oh, you can write a book in a weekend. It's never producing the whole book. It's really about really birthing a baby, and it does take that time to make it beautiful. And it definitely is beautiful. I mean, when you read this book, it's got so many amazing things inside of it, but it's so beautifully presented, and it really brings to life everything that you stand for, about just being out there, being sassy, being confident in yourself. And I love it because the book it really captures you totally. What are 3 major things I think readers would get from the book? I know there's so many, but let's kind of try and keep it down to 3, but I don't care if you add in a bit more.
Okay. I guess the first and foremost, and this is something I want every woman to know who I ever come across and experience, whether I work with you or I hear of you or you hear of me, is that, there's nothing wrong with you. It's really important. In this book, what you will find out is that everything you're experiencing, everything you're going through, every doubt, every self-doubt, every fear, every am I good enough? Yes, it's nothing wrong with you. This is the part of the human, especially the female experience, and you're right on track. So I think just knowing and feeling and experiencing that when you walk with me through this book is something gold that I'm so looking forward to. And I really hope that that's what every woman takes from it, firstly. Secondly, we talk a lot about creating a confidence mindset. And, for the coaches out there, anybody who's ever worked with a coach or therapist or counselor, we know that the way we think about things is how our life comes. So how we think is how we live. And so in the book, there are tangible, actionable exercises on helping you how to think better thoughts or how to question what you're thinking. So creating a confidence mindset. I can guarantee if you read this book and you do it, you will shift your mindset 100%. And then the last thing is obviously practicing confidence. So in the book, I talk about confidence as a practice, like meditation. And so it's accessible to you right now in this moment, in this second. And I can guarantee that in this book, when you go through the 5 C's, which is the practice of confidence, you will be able to cultivate and create. And that's a key word here. No one's born confident. You don't buy it on Amazon. You can buy the book on Amazon, but you can't buy confidence on Amazon. And so you go there and you're like, okay, let's go through this practice. And I can promise you that if you do the practice of confidence, you will figure out where you are and what your next step is. It's very actionable. So those are really the main 3 things.
Yeah, no. And like you said, they're the main 3 things, but They are major things, and there's so much more packed in there. And as you said, you can't buy confidence on Amazon, but you actually can buy this book on Amazon, and it's already reached #1, not only in Australia, but in the US, which is phenomenal because there's so many people behind you wanting to get this book. And so it's doing already phenomenally well. But this is launch day, and Erica's been really kind to reduce just for the next, say, 24 hours, maybe 48 if we stretch it, to actually buy the book for less than a cup of coffee, $3.99. You can jump on Amazon, you can buy the book. Make sure that you read through the book and give a review. Erica's put her whole life's work into this book, but I'm sure there's many more books to come because there's just so much more that people want to know now. But jump onto Amazon and purchase the book for the sale price of $3.99, and make sure you go through and read it. Leave Erika a review. It's really important that our authors get your feedback, hear about what it's done for them. So make sure that you do that. But why is it now even more important? I mean, gosh, for $4 to grab a book of this quality is amazing. But why is it important to create confidence and self-belief now more than ever?
Yes, well, this year, we can all say that nobody has left this year unscathed. This year has affected everyone globally. And so even my friends who I would consider, they know how to create confidence and they have never suffered with anxiety, this year was the year where they experienced that. And so I feel like we didn't plan it this way at all. But of course, magical things happen. And as it happens, it should. But this is the year that, to me, confidence took a hit. Confidence has crashed for me in 2020. And so to have a book that's coming out about how to cultivate and create confidence, no matter what's going on for you, I mean, what a great way to finalize this interesting year that we've had and move into 2021 with a clean slate of like what you want to create, how you want to think, how you want to feel. Like you get to choose how you want to think and feel. And so I just think it's such a great time because so many of us have been affected. There's a lot about mental health as a coach in this book. And I think that for our teenagers, our young ladies who are on Instagram judging themselves based off of other people, these these expectations of how we should look and who we should be in the world when we're comparing ourselves. So this is a great book even for, a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, a young girl. I have girls that are 10 years old come to my events when we talk about confidence events. They bring, they come with their mothers, and I try not to swear too much, but it's really powerful. And I think it's really important for young women, especially, to understand that they get to be who they want to be and that they are not damaged goods and nothing is wrong with them. There's no problem. So I feel like this is the year where we've all experienced a confidence lack in some way or form. And my hope is that this book helps you know that there's not an issue and that you can recreate it in the moment for yourself.
Yeah, look, you're absolutely right. I think even the strongest of people have struggled during this time. And, let alone the people that struggled already, to actually be hit in this time, it really has taken its toll. But I love the fact that you say it really is for, younger people, if their parents are okay with the odd F word here and there. Hey, I think they hear it in the playground and they hear it on in songs and everything now, that they never did before. So I'm sure that they can get away with that. And even with the book here, it's like, I remember hearing your boy, read out the title, and he was like having a little giggle, which is so cute. But, this book, in itself is, I love, like it says, the truth about confidence and what it really takes to create it. I don't think I've seen anything like this before when we're specifically talking about confidence and embracing who you are. So it really is a book that I believe every woman needs to get out there and read, and even to pass on some of those tips and techniques to their younger children. We are, as parents, it's not what we tell our children, it's what we show them. It's who we are that they learn from how we are being, not by what we tell them to do. And so when we're walking around confident in our own skin, it allows them to do the same. And so we, as women, especially as mothers, need to embrace this and learn these tools. Otherwise, we're giving the wrong message to our younger children too. So I love that fact. And like I said, the book comes to life. It's color. Grab it on Amazon, like I said, for $3.99. Put a review. And even for those people that want to actually get one of these amazing books, if you're in Australia and you do grab the book, because it really does help, you know, Erika, and it helps everyone to get a ebook and to read it, and you can get that right now here today. But if anyone then wanted to send a private message, if they're buying the physical book from Erika, I'm sure she'll put a nice little note in there for you, and you can purchase that direct from Erika, which also she's got some boxes and boxes of books ready to go out. But today and tomorrow you can get it in your hands straight away if you buy it from Amazon. So that's where we want to get you to go today. But like I said, you can also grab it in Australia from Erika. And yeah, is there anything else that you want to leave the listeners with? I know that there's so much in this book. They've just got to buy it, and that's it. They need to buy it and read it. But is there anything else that you want to leave the listeners of today with?
Just thank you for being here. Thank you to Susan and the entire team at Dean Publishing. Thank you to everybody who's been a part of this book, because it doesn't take one person. It's been a co-creation. And I believe that all the love and care and hours that we all put into this is really going to showcase when someone does pick it up, because it has the ability to transform your life if you action what's in there. And I guess my invitation is, with my book and any book that you pick up that's about improving yourself through any of Dean Publishers or any book that you find in the world, my invitation is that you action what you have, is that you don't read the book, but that you be the book, that you live the book. And so I know that if you can do that, then it's not just going to be something you binge and something that didn't work, because this has the ability to transform your life. Thank you for being here. And I hope that you do get the book and that you share it with those that you love, because it has so much beautiful power for us all this year, especially. So thank you, Susan, and everybody at Dean.
Beautiful. Thanks, Erika. So yeah, like I said, jump onto Amazon now, grab it. It's only going to be on sale for the next day or so. You can also grab it from the US and the UK on Amazon as well. And if you want a physical copy, you can purchase it direct from your website. And your website again is?
thequeenofconfidence.com.
Fantastic. So jump on Amazon now, grab your book, leave a review, and we hope you enjoy this book as much as we have publishing it. It really is a beautiful book, such an enjoyable and pretty and beautiful book. And we hope that you get some great confidence out of this book and get to read what Erika is sharing with the world. And what we all need to do is embrace and learn how to be more confident in who we are. So thanks everyone for joining us for the book launch today of Confidence Feels Like Shit. Grab your copy today. Bye for now.